following presentation of the National Football League.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. Well, now how about this return? And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there, a guy who's established himself as a veteran in this league, now in his 5th year at quarterback. Purdy off the play fake. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Now Purdy. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Purdy. Open man is Jawan Jennings. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They go play action here. Purdy. One man right side, it's McCaffrey. So the completion gets him just a yard. And it's 3rd and 4 now. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And this one nearly intercepted. Oh, that's a ball he thinks he should have had. Instead, maybe a chance for the offense to get 3 out of it after all. 4th down. And this one is right through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And some space here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 25 yards, the pickup there, also a first down. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 7.
Now here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. but a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit hot. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Boy, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on me.
I know you. You like to mix it up with sports.
They caught the forehand back out. They get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand. Really good backhand.
It's a nice top spin on a little bit. I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Connects with Kittle underneath. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Back to throw, Purdy. That is taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones. And they're going to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. On is Jamie Gillen to punt this one away. 44-yard punt, return of 9. Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around, 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time, with the ball for a solid gain.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 52 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 38. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. These two teams all tied after one. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range. Go for it, but as you said, they picked it up. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on it, and they pick up the first down.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. We're getting close to the end zone, and you know that rookie wants the ball back. He's looking for his first career touchdown.
He certainly is, and you just wonder with the coaching staff, is it trusting him this early? Or are they trying to get him going, give him confidence early in his NFL career? Either way, they want him to score.
A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra play by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 10-3.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The 49ers settling in for their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Pass incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper. And now it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Purdy looking to throw. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Throwing here, Purdy. And the Chiefs are going to get him. They get to him for a loss of 4. And it brings up third down on the sand. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of that. Right at the 25. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Purdy now to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Purdy. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. On 4th down, Kyle Shanahan will send out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
He's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark. And
when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Well, he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 88 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
Mahomes going to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be stopped short of the first down right around the 18-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Butker's kick here is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Chris Jones on the stop.
Second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. They've got the lead seeding. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
46-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Pass complete to Royals. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 49ers' 44-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. To throw, it's Mahomes. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down the 47-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Could you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 37. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation. Purdy on the sneak. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, 49ers.
Now again, right side McCaffrey. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jennings, a receiver in motion right. Purdy from the gun on third down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. The pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line of the game. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The 49ers are going to turn over the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yards, and again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 37-yard line.
Now Purdy. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. They'll give him 4 yards there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Purdy. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen. They see the blocks happen. They feel really good about their vision. And then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I just love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. A gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. And incomplete. They tried to drive it off, but he couldn't hold on. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 18. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, 49ers.
Looking to throw. Purdy. Got him there, right side, McCaffrey. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Purdy from the gun. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. This is fielded at the 27. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
Now here's Mahomes. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
First down, San Francisco.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 71 yards. And the 49ers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Ooh, the juke. And able to get this out to the 25. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He's got him in, complete. And they have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 41. Running left to give to Pacheco. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down about the 39. Jair Brown on the stop there.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Yeah, every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that run. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will have the Chiefs first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. So there you go, Charles. How about this for a debut? A 2nd rushing touchdown in NFL game number 1.
How about it? It just points to me how confident that this young man is, but also how much confidence his coaching staff and teammates have in him.
Butker on for the PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. Pushing through the contact. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers have taken a 4th quarter lead. So minutes after giving up the lead in the 4th quarter, they say not so fast. Big play, and they grab that lead right back.
Talk about a seesaw game. Up, down, up, down. Did you have a seesaw? Did you play that when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. Out on the playground, absolutely.
You had to make sure that you matched weight, though, on the other side, though, right? Otherwise, you could be up in the air a long time.
By the way, we're not done in this one. I think we're set up for an exciting finish. Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 23-20, 2:19 to play. This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. will start this drive out on the ground. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield, breaking down at the 49. 127 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This is 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he's taken down inside the 30.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep him from getting out of bounds. They took him in.
And he loses the football a second time. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here we go, 1st and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Mahomes to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now, has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So a big one coming now for Harrison Butker. This to potentially send us to overtime. Butker's kick here is good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
Dante Kemp on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He's shoving his way inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Missed tackles may doom this team.
I just had a bad flashback. That's why I'm sitting up here with you right now. You've got to tackle him inbounds. You've got to wrap him up.
Purdy to throw. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Noel Williams on the coverage.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week one. Here's third down now. To throw is Purdy. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. It's caught at the 10. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So conditioning going to be a factor here. Who can hold up to the test? It's overtime here in week one. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get three and hopefully for them a touchdown. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now third down and 6 to go. Well, a little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If you make someone miss, that can turn into the big play you're looking for.
The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Gotta punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really, really old school guys. They're like sudden death right from the beginning. Well, we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play it.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, and just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here in OT. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. Well, partner, tonight was a great way to kick the season off. That before the game, probably as much pomp and circumstance to start a season as I can ever remember. And this is just game one of many to come. Sitting next to you, really looking forward to it.
As am I. Great to be back in booth with you for another season. Great to get this year underway. You and I both know interesting is going to be the word. An extra week now as part of that newer 17-game season. What a fun opener tonight. We know the better games are still on their way, but I'm glad that we got started.
So for San Francisco, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.